Jason Moon served in the Army for 14 years. When his country called, he was there to help. In April of 2020, he asked for help with mental health issues at the South Bend Veterans Center.
The response for his plea for help was dismal and certainly below standards of care. And I think it exhibited a deliberate indifference to his mental health needs.
Despite warning signs, Moon was placed in the care of an unlicensed intern, as only appointments were by phone. An investigation further found his suicide risk rating had been inaccurately assessed because management told staff to keep those ratings low. It's not to attract increased scrutiny from senior leadership. An accurate reading could have made a big difference.
They're trained to put in plans that will protect him, reaching out to the wife and saying, look, LaShonda, we need to make sure there's no guns in this house. We need to make sure that Jason is getting the help he needs at home. We need to make sure that he's taking his medications, things of that nature. None of that was done here.
There are good people, and I know that because 5 of them came forward and risked their jobs because they were veterans and they were not okay with what was happening.
Shonda Moon says her case was bolstered when 5 clinic employees became whistleblowers. Her 5 children should get off to a good start, what with the $1.7 million settlement.
Part of me thinks the VA was just like, we're going to give her this money and she's going to shut up and she's going to go away. It was never about the money. If anything, you giving me the money tells other people you did something wrong. Because maybe I'm just, giving our government too much credit, but I don't think our government's going to settle for over $1 million for something that they know they were not in the wrong for.
The reasonable standard of care that you would expect from a place like this would have followed a bunch of different processes and procedures to help this poor guy. And what it sounds like was he got a completely unqualified intern who's been given instructions to basically dismiss this stuff. That was sort of my impression of this whole thing. But again, an intern trying to help somebody who's suicidal, that's not coming up to the level. Something like this is totally foreseeable and again could have been avoided if they had met that reasonable standard of care. Certainly there's a very high likelihood that he would still be alive, and they should be held responsible for that. That's the point of this. And until they bring the level up, they're going to continue to pay for settlements and judgments for not doing their job, and it's costing people lives. So it's very serious, tragic, and unfortunately the money will not replace somebody's life, but it is one of the few ways you can get a company, a corporation, or any other entity to do their job. That is the punishment. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and while you're down there, please like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching.